In a small town in the United States, there lived a boy named Ethan. Ethan was a brilliant student, admired by his teachers and friends for his intelligence and sharp mind. But he had one major flaw. He didn't value time. Ethan spent most of his days playing video games, chatting with friends, and scrolling through social media. His parents often reminded him about the importance of time, but he always thought, "I have plenty of time. I'll do everything later. Right now, I just want to enjoy life." One day, the school announced the annual exam results. Ethan, who was once among the top students, scored below average. His teachers were disappointed, and even his friends started distancing themselves from him. When Ethan returned home, his parents looked at his report card with sadness. For the first time, he felt a deep sense of regret, but didn't know how to change his habits. That night, he went to his grandfather, a wise man respected by everyone in town. Sitting beside him, Ethan shared his frustration. "Grandpa, I don't understand what went wrong. I've always been a smart student. Why did I fail?" His grandfather smiled and said, "Ethan, the problem is not your intelligence. The problem is that you have taken time for granted. Time is the most valuable asset in life. If you use it wisely, it will take you to great heights. But if you waste it, it will hold you back." Ethan, still confused, asked, "But Grandpa, I always have time, don't I? I can always do things later." His grandfather's expression turned serious. "No, son. Time is like a river. It flows in one direction and never returns. Let me tell you a story that will help you understand the true value of time." The story of King Alexander. Long time ago, there was a powerful king named Alexander. He had immense wealth, grand palaces, and countless servants. But Alexander had a terrible habit. He wasted his time on trivial things. He would wake up late, spend hours in entertainment, and procrastinate important tasks, always saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." One day, a wise sage visited the king's court and said, "Your Majesty, you have everything, but you are wasting your most valuable treasure, time. If you don't use it wisely, one day you will regret it deeply." The king laughed and said, "I have plenty of time. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want." The sage gave him a warning. Time does not wait for anyone. It can make even the greatest kings fall. Years passed. The king grew old, his kingdom weakened, and his people lost faith in him. Battles were lost, and his wealth started to disappear. When he finally realized the value of time, it was too late. The sage was gone, and no amount of power or money could bring back the lost years. In the end, the king understood that time is the real treasure. Here in the story, Ethan sat in deep thought. For the first time, he realized how much time he had wasted. "Grandpa, can I still change my life by managing my time better?" His grandfather smiled and said, "Of course, my boy." The wheel of time never stops. If you start using your time wisely today, nothing can stop you from achieving success. But remember, never postpone important things for tomorrow. Do what you can today. From that day forward, Ethan made a firm decision to change his habits. He created a daily routine, prioritized his studies, and avoided distractions. Slowly, he started seeing results. In the next exam, he topped his class. Eventually, Ethan became a successful entrepreneur and an inspiration to many. The key to success lies in using time wisely. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start today.